Hey there and welcome back to Sims Sunday. My name is Pete and as usual this is the series where we try to complete The Sims 3. And today we get right into it with Pete, who probably has the most important day of his career in the military in front of him. Today we want him to get the promotion to level 10, but in order to guarantee that, we will have him work from home for a bit. His day at work is only 5 hours long, so the extra boost in job performance is very welcome. Just a few moments later, Ahisha is also awake, and she also needs to go to work. However, with her I'm pretty sure the promotion is a safe bet. So she can start by cleaning out the potty chair. Then she can grab the mail. We can quickly put the gem to the others. Put the certificate up on the wall, and then Ahisha can change Patrick's diapers. Up next, Patrick can get something to eat, and Ahisha can go for another round with the sinks. Pete's carpool will arrive in less than an hour, and after working from home for a while we should now focus on his fun bar, and we can do that by having him play computer games. Meanwhile, Ahisha is done with the sinks, none of them have broken so far, and she can now put Patrick back in his crib. And as you can see on the top of the screen, her day will now take a rather repetitive turn. And Pete's carpool is already waiting, but we will keep him in front of the computer for just a few moments longer. And now the entertained moodlet has switched to the much more powerful having a blast moodlet, and we can finally send Pete off to work. In order to get a promotion in just 5 hours, he will, of course, work hard. And with the arrival of his school bus just around the corner, Paul is finally awake as well, and he will start his day as usual with a quick meal breakfast. Outside, Ahisha has broken one of the 3 remaining sinks, only 2 more to go, but she will have to go to work now, and because we also want to reach level 10 of the medical career with her, it is time to work hard. Now Paul's school bus is also waiting, but we're going to skip school today. We have multiple ways to get his school performance back up very quickly. We can also save the money on the babysitter, and also make some money as Paul continues to write his novel. Now he is getting a bit stressed from that, but we can put him to a productive and much more relaxing change and paint something. Oh. And just like that, we are already at the end of Pete's workday. And accompanied by 6,000 lifetime happiness points, there it is, the final promotion to level 10 of the military career. Pete is now an astronaut and completes both the military career and the astronaut lifetime wish, so we can check both of those off of our completionist checklist and then focus on new things ahead for Pete. One of those things is the handiness skill, where we are still working on the Plumber challenge. So back at home Pete can repair the sink and we can get one object closer to the 10 needed for that challenge. Right next to him Paul completes another painting. We can quickly sell that. And then grab Patrick and teach him to talk. In the meantime, Pete has stepped under the shower, but for some reason he did not complete the upgrade beforehand, so we can now have him go back there and finish the job. Alright, lovely, that is another repair completed, and Pete can now take the RHAT at the military academy. That will give him a raise, and that is always nice to have. We can also sell the repaired sink, as I doubt we will need this for anything else. A bit later we can then also stop teaching Patrick and fulfill a wish for Paul, who wants to throw him in the air. And then both Patrick and Paul can grab a bite to eat. Of course, in Patrick's case, it's less a bite than a sip from the bottle. Paul can now clean up while Patrick slowly makes his way across to the potty chair. And then Paul can get back to writing. In the meantime, we can quickly switch over to Aisha, who has been at work for quite a while now, and her work performance has already increased to the point that she will get a promotion, so we can do her a bit of a favor and switch her from business as usual to watching TV. In the meantime, Patrick has finished his business on the potty chair and will now play the xylophone. He is not planned to make any use of the guitar skill in his life, but it will raise his fun bar and he has nothing better to do. Then Aisha finishes her workday and at the same time Pete completes his opportunity, so we get a raise for Pete and the promotion for Aisha. Back at home we can once again stop the writing process and also once again have Pete paint outside. Then Aisha returns and we still have 2 sinks left for her to work on, so she can immediately get busy. And just a few seconds later, Pete also arrives, and he can clean out the potty chair. With a bit of money to spend, we can then make another investment and spend 15,000 simoleons to become a partner at the criminal warehouse. Back at home, Aisha has successfully broken 1 more sink. Then Pete returns, who can go straight to bed, and just a few seconds later Aisha breaks the 2nd sink. That's all we need for the Plumber skill challenge, so Aisha can now grab Patrick and put him back in the crib. Him playing xylophone will interfere a bit with Aisha and Pete trying to sleep. And just in that moment Paul finishes another painting. Let's sell that. And of course, while Paul takes a shower, Aisha cannot put Patrick back in his crib. So we will have Paul himself take care of that. Aisha can already go to sleep. Then Paul can finally take his shower undisturbed. And afterwards fulfill 1 last duty for the day, and that is to complete his homework. With the promotion to Astronaut, Pete will be at home 6 out of 7 days a week, so no need for Paul to skip school again to play the babysitter. Of course, we could always work on our books and paintings, but I feel like we don't have to rush anything. With his homework completed, Paul can now go to bed and we can already make a cut. I'm sorry for the length of this episode, but it was my birthday over the weekend, so I hope you can forgive me, and that's also the reason this video goes up a bit late. With that being said, we are again 1 career and 1 lifetime wish closer to completion, so things are looking bright for our growing household, and who knows what they will complete next. So all that remains to say is thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!